Hey everybody, it's Chris, coming to show you some more thrift store finds. It is mid-April, actually late April at this point, and I have not been to a yard sale where I've gotten anything yet. I went to 3 on one day, but it just won't stop raining, and then this was Easter weekend, so it rained a little bit, and no one ever really has yard sales on Easter weekend, so I have not been to a yard sale yet. Next weekend looks like rain, but we will see. So this is what I got so far. As you can tell, it is a lot of board games. It's not too much else, but I'm running out of room, so definitely gotta do a video and then somehow find a way to put it on these shelves. I think I'm gonna have to rearrange back there some. But yeah, anyway, let's start over here for once. I'm just gonna start with these hats. I've been getting into hats here and there. I just got rid of all but one, I think, that I've had for a while. But these are what I have. I got it's a Pennsylvania Coal hat. Not sure how much that'll go for. I don't think I paid more than $4.99 for any of these, and I think I paid less for most of them. But the Pennsylvania Coal hat, not really sure how much that'll go for. They're similar hats. They're a trucker style. This is not a trucker style. I think it might be a snapback, and it doesn't have the mesh in the back, is mostly what I'm saying. I think that went for like about 20, so I'm hoping this maybe goes for about the same. But then I got NCIS Season 12 Cast and Crew hat. They're similar hats, gone for about 20 bucks. Then back there I got a little golf baseball cap Velcro. That I think I'll get about somewhere between like 12 and 15 bucks on that. And then I have an older style Green Lantern hat. It's got the Kyle Rayner kind of style logo on the back, so it's like the older 90s. I haven't seen too much Green Lantern stuff on eBay. I haven't seen that hat at all, so not really sure how much that'll go for. I'm hoping 15-20 bucks, but we'll see. Got a calculator here. Paid $4.99. Came with like a bunch of "Hello, my name is" tags. This has gone up a bit. I think I put it up for 50. I usually sell them for about 20, 25. These Casios. So we'll see. We'll see if I end up doing that. Then I got a Dragon Ball Z. It was Volume 7 manga. I think I paid $2 or $3.99. I think I might have also used a coupon for $2 off on the whole purchase. I think that'll go for about 12 to 15. I probably wouldn't have paid that much if it wasn't a book, but it'll go media mail, so I'm not too worried. This was a cool find. I don't think I've ever found one of these before. It's a PVR for video games, and I assume you can record like your camcorder and stuff like that too. But I have one of these. I have I think it's an AMD. But yeah, it just does component systems, so PlayStation 3, Xbox 360. I think you can, yeah, Wii, PS2, stuff like that. I was really hoping it was going to be an HDMI one, because my friends and I, we record Let's Plays. If you want to check that out, just look up Threat Level Burgundy. That's also my band, so if you want to listen to music or you want to watch Let's Plays, look that up. But I think it's an AMD. That one you can plug an external hard drive into. This I'm assuming it records right to this. I'm not really sure, but it was this only. I don't have a power cord. I don't know if it works yet, but I think used they go for about 150 somewhere in there, and I think new they're about like 180 or something. It seems high for this. Is definitely an older style. The brand is Hapag. It's a older style Hapag, so it's kind of like strange that it's still so much, but yeah, I'm hoping I can get the right cables, and I'll test it out with my PS3 or 360, and we'll see how that goes. Hoping for the best. I got a little Lego Minecraft set. I think I paid $4.99. I think I also used a $2 off coupon on this. I think that's only like a $15, $20 set. It's sealed. Pretty much only buy sealed Legos at this point. It was getting annoying buying the opened ones and then like having to assemble it or count the pieces. Then we got Yahtzee, Folio. Just sold one for $45. this one will probably go for the same. I feel like I'm the only one selling these really. Then this was kind of unique. I haven't gotten mugs in a while, but it had the Tesla logo on it. I looked it up. It looks like similar mugs, 15, 20 bucks. I only paid, I think, 99 cents for this one. Don't do mugs too much, just because they're kind of like a hassle to look through, and they don't always sell for all that much, and they're heavy. So cool little find though. I got a couple of these 20Q or 20 questions. I picked one up with some other electronic game forever ago. I think it sold for like 20 bucks within like a week or so. So it was a slow week, so I just grabbed a couple. I think that was $1 at Goodwill, and this was $1.99 at Savers. I probably won't pick up any more until these two sell. But yeah, usually around 20 bucks. And there are plenty of listings for them. So unlike certain things which only have one listing, so you just kind of have to wait till you're the lowest price, or like somebody wants it by a certain date, so they order it because you're closer. These, I think there was like 4 or 5 different listings, so there's a bunch of different ways for people to end up seeing this on Amazon specifically. Obviously eBay, if I toss it up, it goes back to price. And then this, I forget, I think I picked this up at Goodwill Outlet. I think the scroll wheel might be messed up, or my settings are wrong, but it won't scroll back up. So I'm not sure how much I'm gonna get. I think it's only like $10, $12 mouse otherwise. And Amazon it would have been a $20, $25 mouse if Amazon hadn't gated Apple products from people or third-party sellers. Come over here. It's a Logitech keyboard. I bought this at a Savers that I just never get reception at. It was $5.99, and I couldn't look up the price, but almost always Logitech stuff is decent to pick up. Usually it's the mice. I think I just sold like a webcam like a few months ago. That was probably in an older video, but this was a mistake. It's only like $17 Prime, so I think I'm gonna have to FBA it. I'll probably maybe make $1 or $2 when all is said and done. I was really bummed about that, because usually Logitech stuff, it's usually the older stuff that ends up being more expensive. I think this is a newer one. It's probably made in the last like 5 to 10 years. It's usually the stuff like around 2000 that does really well. I'll come here. This was a cool find. Probably saw a similar thing in, I think, a very recent video. It's still back there. You can kind of see a peek in between Dragon Strike and that Firefly action figure. It's a Monopoly board, but last time it was Clue. This time it's Scrabble. So still has a lot of the similar stuff. This one was actually missing, I think, the dominoes? Yeah. So the dominoes should be there, but they're not. But everything else is here. I don't think this one goes for as much. It also has a worse sales rank, so people aren't really looking for it, but you know, it's cool. It's got chess pieces underneath those trays as a chess/checkerboard. Scrabble tiles, came a little score sheet. Pretty cool. I paid $7.99. I think I paid like $19.99 for that other one. This one's probably only around like 80 to 100, and I think that one was like floating around like 100 to 150. But either way, they both have really low ranks, so it's going to take like the right person to stumble across it before they buy it. But it was cheap enough. Again, I think I even used a coupon. I've been filling out these little surveys that Savers gives you sometimes because it's $2 off. And some of their prices have been getting really high, so I've just been making sure I've been filling them out. Same Savers, I got Clue. Oh, actually this is a different Savers. Either way, I got Clue, Vintage Game Collection. It's on the cheap end. It's like 30 bucks. I paid $3.99. Under that, I got Donkey Kong Jenga. This used to sell for like, I think 80. It's come down a little bit. It has a very, very high rank. I think it's like close to 1 million in toys and games. Or it might even be a little over 1 million. I generally don't buy things around there, but I have sold it in the past. It did go fairly quickly, so I picked it up. It was, yeah, $4.99 Savers. Next to that, we got Dragon Strike. That I got at the Savers. I got the Monopoly board at. That's one of those old VHS games. This is like a Dungeons and Dragons. It's made by TSR. Like you can see the dragon inside the Dragon Strike. They actually use that dragon on a Dungeons and Dragons board game. It's probably on some of the books. That'll go for about, I think, 80, 100 or so. And then on top of that, we got Zathura, which I think when I was at the Savers, it would have let me list it, but then I got home and tried to list it a few days later, and it just would not. So I had to put it up on eBay. Probably get about 30 bucks for it. I think if it was on Amazon, I'd get about 50. Look at a bunch of Firefly stuff. There was another figure. It was Jane, but he already sold. I think he sold for like 18. But these are Funko figures. On top, we got a pop figure. It's Malcolm Reynolds. He goes for, I think he was like around 50 to 60 bucks. So I guess they didn't make too many of him. And then under that, these are also Funko made action figures. It's called the Legacy collection. But we got Malcolm, we got Kaylee, and we got Zoe. They did not have a wash, but they also had smaller figures. I think they pretty much had everybody that was a smaller figure, but those only go for like 5 or 6 bucks, and they cost like 4, so I didn't bother. And then under that, we get Firefly Collector's Edition Yahtzee. That looks like it goes for about 40 prime, so we'll say like 30 otherwise. I think that was $4.99. I think each of the figures were $3.99. I think the pop might have only been $2.99. So I won't make too much on the figures, but the pop and the Yahtzee make an okay amount. Then we have Disney Chess. That's complete. I think that was going for about 40 to 50. I got a puzzle there. I think I had another one floating around besides that other little pink one. There's a little pink one there. Those are both a few bucks at Goodwill and Savers. They're about like $30, $40 puzzles. We got BattleBots Kickbot Arena. eBay doesn't look like this game's selling at all, but I used to sell copies of this on Amazon for like 80 bucks pretty regularly. I don't think anyone else is selling it right now, so I'm hoping 80 bucks. And then we got a copy of Tripoli. This is the same thing that happened with Zathura. In the store, I was looking it up, it would let me list it, and then I got back home like a week later. Not even a week later, it's been like 5 days, and I tried to list it, and it's like you need permission to list Ideal Games, which is the branding on the top left. I sold a copy here and there before. I think it was probably a different company, but super annoying, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to do about that. Hopefully I'll either find another listing or I'll toss it up on eBay, but it's the matte edition. I think there's a special edition that comes with a big plastic tray as well. Both of those, I've sold a copy here and there in the past. I don't usually grab them because I don't think the ranks are great, but they do sell. I got a couple copies of What Were You Thinking? You guys have seen that in past videos, probably in the last video and the video before. And then 2 copies of Super Scrabble. Those both, I had to throw in some tiles to complete them, but that's gonna go, I think it's about 50 or 60 bucks on Super Scrabble right now because it's not in print. And over here we got Taboo, that's sealed. I'll have to FBA. I think I have another copy I've been sitting around because I haven't FBA'd it. It'll end up like 25, 30 bucks. On top of there, I got a sealed copy of Ticket to Ride. That's another case, Days of Wonder games gated on Amazon unless you buy directly from them. Under that, Isle of Skye, same deal. Mayfair games, they don't allow you to unless you buy directly from them, which I don't, obviously. And then so I'll probably get about like 30 on eBay for that maybe, and then 20, 25 for Ticket to Ride, even though it's sealed. And then under that we got Carcassonne. There's still listings at Carcassonne. Some are gated, some are not. So I think I'll be able to get rid of that, probably about 30 bucks. And then a game I hadn't heard of before. Thankfully not made by Mayfair or Days of Wonder. It's made by Queen Games, which I had not heard of. But it's Alhambra. That I think was going for about 30, maybe 35. Complete, thankfully, and able to list it. So we'll see. First copy I've gotten, but it's like, it looks like the same kind of game as Isle of Skye or Carcassonne. It's like tiles, stuff like that. And then there's the last board game, got Key to the Kingdom under there. Same deal, was not complete, but I have a parts copy in the closet. Managed to complete just about all of it. It's missing a few pawns, but I just threw in pawns from other games, so I think I'll still be able to sell it complete. I think that is also around 70, 80 right now. It has gone back up since last time I had a complete copy. I think it was floating around like 45, 50 last time I had it. But yeah, and now we'll go through the games. Not too many. Already sold a few. I also sold a copy of Girl Talk. That's a board game. I listed it yesterday. Sold within 2 hours, and I shipped it out this morning. I ended up getting $50 for it. I paid $4. It was complete, you know, a little beat up. Yeah, definitely those 80s like girl themed games. Definitely worth taking a look at if you find them. Here we go with the video games. So this was $1.99 Savers. Battle for Middle Earth as the DVD-ROM. Oddly enough, the rank on this is lower. The price is lower, even though it's one disc, and the CD version's around $25-30, and it's 4 discs. Then we got New Super Mario Bros. Wii. I think I paid $9.99 and used a $2 coupon. So again, this game fluctuates in price so much. So I'm just parking at between like 18 and 20. I'm not going to go any lower. It'll eventually sell, probably in the next couple of months as summer comes closer and people are buying up games to play. Got actually a Blu-ray of Rick and Morty season 1. Came with a digital copy. I haven't seen if it's been redeemed yet, but I'll probably keep the digital copy and I'll sell this. I think that was looking around like $15-20. X-Men Mutant Academy 2 from Hollywood Video. Disc only, obviously. Goes for about $15. I paid $3.99 Savers. Got The Witcher 2, Assassins of Kings. I was thinking about keeping it, but I have now beat Witcher 3, so I don't know why I would hold on to it. I probably won't beat Witcher 3 for a long time. I'll put an hour in every few months or so, and then I don't really progress. So I'll probably just sell this. It looks like is an enhanced edition. I think this goes for about $14-15. Copy of Minecraft. I picked this out of the Goodwill bin. The Goodwill outlet bin. It was disc only. I managed to have a case. It had scratches, but it worked fine. Need for Speed Rivals. I think I paid $3.99. This goes for about $9 or $10. Divinity Original Sin Enhanced Edition. I think I paid like $7.99, maybe even $9.99, but I used a 20% off coupon on the whole purchase. I think this goes for about $18-20. I got Devil May Cry or DMC. PS3, this was $2. This is gonna go for about $8 or $9, I believe. Spider-Man Friend or Foe, I think the same deal. I think I paid $2. It's gonna go for $9 to $12, I think, on this one. This one used to be like a $30-40 game before, I think like right before Amazing Spider-Man 2 came out. FIFA 14, I know that's a super weird game to see in here. Did buy this on purpose. I think I paid $2. I think it was going for about $40 used. This is just one of those games, it's weird. FIFA 15 is only about a $10 game on Wii, but I guess they just had a super low print run. It does have scratches. I have not tested it yet, so I definitely have to get around to doing that, but I'm really hoping I get the $40 for it. I don't even think, when I looked it up, it was available on Amazon, and I think there were only like 3 or 4 copies on eBay, so I'm really hoping game collector's going to want that. They're going to want to pay $40, maybe $50. And then last, definitely not least, is Zelda Skyward Sword. I think I paid like $6.99 or $7.99 for this at Savers. I think it's still going for about $25 or $30, I believe. It has the music CD. I still haven't played this game. I have a copy, so I'm not going to hold on to this. But yeah, I was pretty pumped to find a copy of this. Usually, I think Twilight Princess was also there, but Twilight Princess for Wii is so cheap. It's about a $5 game, and everywhere you go, it's being sold for like $9.99 in almost every Savers I find it. So I was glad to find this one. I was glad it was cheaper for some reason. And yeah, that's it. That's it for this week. Again, I'm really hoping yard sales happen soon, but if this rain keeps up as bad as it did last year, it might be a lot of thrift stores. So yeah, thanks for watching. Feel free to like, subscribe, comment, share, all those fun things. And yeah, I'll see everybody next time. Bye.